Hello everyone, my name is Birdie, aka Gretchen, and today is a special video, and I know you might be like this, why am I making this video? First of all, you guys deserve, since I hit 100 subs, to know my life and how it's been, and what I deal with every day, and what I've been through. As you know, some of you know I moved, and some of you know that I've had problems with my family, friends, and all that. So I'm going to talk to you about my life, and then I'm going to talk about my current situation. And yes, I have a gaming headset on. So yeah, I don't know if there's going to be no video stream Friday, Saturday, maybe Sunday. But like I have a ton of homework, and I'm going on a camping trip this weekend. So I'm going to get right into it. So I was born February 12th, 2004, in Denver, Colorado. I was adopted by a family with a son that was 5 years old and a mother and dad that were each 40 years old at the time. And it's weird to think I'm adopted. And I never really knew I was adopted until my parents said when I was like 10 or 11 that I was adopted. They said they told me that I was adopted, but I thought, I didn't really know at the time how I was born or anything, but I knew I was adopted. And then my parents told me what that meant is that I was not born from my mom. So about this time, my parents were living in Montclair, New Jersey, and when I was one, we moved to Danville, New Jersey, and Danville was where my life began, and it continues from here. So as I was in Danville, I had one particular friend named Scott. I will be introducing people, but sometimes I'm not about talk about specific people mainly now. But yeah, I'm talking about you guys. I'm sorry, but it's basically my life. And yeah, we were best friends for a while, and I don't know. I just really like this him as a really good friend. My brother, his best friend was the older brother that was his age, Sean, as you know. He's also adopted. And I'll tell you why we are both adopted in after. So at the time, my brother was 6, and I was 1. I was 2. 2 doesn't really begin. When I was 3, nothing really happened. 4 was just when this began. I was in preschool. I went to kindergarten. There was a couple of my friends like Ethan, really the only one, but I don't really remember him that much. I remember like people named Aiden, Dylan. Who else do I remember? There's a guy named Shen, which I don't know if I'm gonna introduce him, but he was in my middle school. Uh, Tyler, Raymond, but like not to the point. So yeah, about this time, which I want to introduce some of my gaming phases. I got a Game Boy, broke the day, so I got a DS. So that was really the first electronic or video game I ever touched in my life. So now, um, now at the time, I was going to kindergarten. In kindergarten, life was good. I'm telling you, my younger years were probably my favorite years of my life. So in kindergarten, I had two good friends, Nick, and then, as I told you, Scott. I don't really know if I'm gonna introduce last names because I don't think that's a good thing. And yeah, so in first grade, life that was probably one of my favorite years of my life. I've realized from that point my friends were very good. I had a lot of side friends at the time, and my brother was doing good. I was about 6, right? And then I had probably one of my favorite teachers. I don't know if I'm gonna say her name, but yeah, she was a really good teacher. And then yeah, so uh, this year was probably my favorite year. Brother was looking tall in like 4th grade or 5th grade. He wasn't first grade; he was in 5th grade. We're 4 years apart, and he was looking so tall. He looks the same. Everybody that I know now looked exactly the same when I realized them, except for really their hair. Everyone basically never changed or like grew. That's in my perspective of me being a human. So yeah, at the time, that was pretty cool. And then in 2nd grade, it goes down. Well, first of all, my parents got an Xbox 360 for us. Me and my brother, I didn't really. We had a Wii, I forgot to tell you, but then we had an Xbox 360, which blew my mind to see how good it is, and it still blows my mind that like some of the games like Assassin's Creed was so good, and it's to the time where well, it was a little before in second grade, as I was gonna say. My friend Nick uh, was basically being very negative to me and Scott, and I felt a little distant from him. I don't know why he had this negativity. I know one reason. I'm not gonna say it on camera. Definitely not saying it on camera. And yeah, what else? I don't. Ethan, I forgot to tell you, Ethan. I'm still really good friends with him today, and I don't know if I want to say he has diabetes. I've said it on stream, so I feel comfortable saying that. And yeah, that was really it. It was just mainly them. Ethan didn't really know Nick and Scott at that time. I was just really good friends with him during then. In third grade, I met a lot of different like people. So I basically knew everyone in my elementary school. Uh, so yeah, school was okay at that time. I got bullied in that grade, but nothing too big. And then in fourth grade, that was the year where things got a little distant between my two best friends. Well, I met another friend named Anthony. He didn't really like Scott, which was fine. Scott was a little weird, doing weird things, but I was still good friends with both of them. And then Nick was in the middle, and yeah, everything was fine at the time. Still, even though I got made fun of a little bit by my good friends, I thought I was just joking and everything. And then fifth grade. Fifth grade was okay, primarily. Um, Last year of elementary, growing up, there's not really much to say in fifth grade, other than I met a new kid named Christian, which I kind of knew, but I was never really friends with him that much. And he's probably my best friend from now in New Jersey, and then Ethan. But yeah, I'll get more specifics by that. Time by now, I was playing a ton of Minecraft still. Everybody made fun of me because I was playing Minecraft. I really should have moved on from that game. But Minecraft is one of my favorite games still on. I don't play it as much as I want to because I find a lot of other things. Um, and yeah, and my life was okay. I graduated elementary school. My brother was in his first year of high school after that. That year was fine. Now I'm moving into middle school. Middle school was weird. At the time, me and my family got a little distant. Between then, I heard I was moving, and I'm like, this, I'm moving? I've never really moved. Like, one doesn't really count. I never really experienced it. Don't remember to the day. But six was weird. I, how should I describe sixth grade? Swear I got bullied a ton for playing a game which I finally got instead of Minecraft. People made fun of me for playing this game called Overwatch. Game of the year that year. Coincidental. Everyone was saying it was anime, even though I just began watching anime. Some of it is really deep. I haven't watched any in a while, but trying to get back. But I don't really know what to watch and everything. And this year, my friends, well, as I said, Scott and Anthony were distant. They became friends, and that year, I think I was annoying at the time. I'm trying to get over that personality. This year, I've changed. I've noticed I've changed. So yeah, scroll I didn't really take seriously. I did okay in grades and everything, like B's, just usually B minuses. English I struggled with, as if you guys don't know. Uh, and this year, I was in sped for a bit, and I moved up. I got a B, I think, in sixth grade. B minus, like an 80, like literally an 80. And that was probably uh, really doing good in school for a while. And at the time, I got a PS4. I was like, I'm wanting an Xbox One. I'm like this. None of my friends. And then I realized as middle school evolved, people did have PS4s. And as I moved up into seventh grade, there was me and my best friend. Turned out I think I was annoying too much or something, and all my friends didn't really like me. I was annoying, awkward sometimes, and I felt distant from my brother that year. I know that, and my life really changed a lot that year. And eighth grade, I want to mix them up like a lot. I remember going on adventures with them. I didn't really like it. They didn't really like it. Sometimes you were okay. Sometimes you were not. Very distant. I didn't really talk to Nick that much. Mainly Christian and Ethan. I hanged out with Christian. We had sleepover. We had a lot of things. And Boy Scouts, if you don't know, I joined Boy Scouts. I forgot to say I was a Cub Scout. My mom was a Cub Scout leader. Then she wasn't. And I went into Boy Scouts. I forgot to tell you about that. And Boy Scouts, everyone was making fun of me because I'm a tryhard. Yes, my family is really into Boy Scouts. They think, I'm going to be perfectly honest about this. If my parents didn't push my brother and me so much, I don't think we would have been in Boy Scouts. Maybe my brother, but definitely not me. And I don't even know if I want to be in Boy Scouts. Even though I'm literally doing my Eagle Scout project, as you'll see. So yeah, in 7th and 8th grade, eighth grade, I had one of my favorite probably my favorite teachers that year. Wade, Mr. Chiquino, I remember that. English, who did I have for English? I don't remember. I had Nielsen. That was a hard year. That was when English I struggled with for my life. And that year was hard. I think I got like a C or something. Like, that was so hard to bring up. I had one good story, which was the only realistic fiction. Like, we never had fiction stories, so it was all nonfiction or like stuff we had to learn about. This was like the only story like I cared about. And at the time, like, I really made fun of this small kid, Asian Quentin. Like, I'm not gonna get too involved with him, but I really didn't like my life at all. I had a lot of depression problems. I got people sometimes wanted to kill me. They wanted me to kill myself, which I will say I've been depressed a lot. And YouTube, at this time, I made YouTube videos, and YouTube videos of making Overwatch at the time very special to me, extremely special. It wasn't for YouTube. I know you guys don't even. None of you guys want to know this, but if it wasn't for YouTube, I always talk to myself, and I know it might sound weird, like, because sometimes I'm quiet, I don't know what to talk about. You don't know how much YouTube has done for me. Like, I am so proud that we hit 100 subs, but I know it's not even a lot, which I can probably grow on if I edit videos, but, like, I don't have time, school right now, and everything. So, yeah, I had a very high voice when I was a kid. I forgot to tell you that. As you watch my first video, my voice is extremely high. And uh, yeah, at this time, me and my brother were like this. Okay, yeah, that we had a okay relationship, and now uh, and now me and my best friend like hate each other. It might sound weird, but yeah, Christian, I'm still good friends with. He does some weird stuff, and Ethan, and that was the time where I'm like this. I'm actually moving. I got to the point where like this. I'm just gonna play heck out of video games. My parents do not like me playing video games. They don't really. I don't think they even like me to do YouTube, which is their problem, not mine. And it got to the point where I didn't really care that we moved at the time, which I didn't really know. I was just like doing this, and then ninth grade like this, nobody knows about in really middle school. My schools. It's about time you learn. I didn't really have friends in high school. I was very annoying in the first year of high school right now, and it really sucked. I had a best friend though. Me and him were best friends. His name is Jeremiah, and I wanted to play with him, but like he has a PS4, but he plays Red Dead, and life was bad my first year of high school. I really hated it. Very annoying, but yeah, I had like a friend group, and when I went to one of my friends' houses over the summer, I realized I never really thought about moving. Like, it matters so much that I missed my old town, Denville, even though I don't really like that many kids in Denville. I have so much awful experiences. But that day, I was like, dang, I actually moved. It was probably a little tiny. It was exactly probably a year from then. I guess I really moved, and then I transferred Boy Scouts. I should say this. Going back after I moved, it was a troop. Yeah, and I don't really like my troop, and I don't really. My parents love it. Hate to say it, and Now this year, I've changed a lot. Making this video first of all, which I don't know if I would have done, and this year I've taken a step. I've got a lot more friends this year. Less annoying. I'm pretty sure I was very annoying, and life's been okay. But Boy Scouts has really put an edge on me, and I'm taking one of probably the hardest non-honors and non-AP classes in everyday law, which I've been getting hammered in homework. And yeah, I got addicted to Rainbow Six Siege. Like I heard about it from a couple of kids. It's like Overwatch and Call of Duty, but like in one game. And I really liked realistic graphic games because I never really played like COD. I played a lot of Halo in times too, but Rainbow, I'm not even good. I need to get better, which I know I play for so long, and I really need to become more confident in like making videos, be more happy. I'm so happy when I start to record or start to play video games. It has this feeling in me that I don't have to worry about the outside world. I can just be in the game, have a great time with friends. And that's what really mattered to me at the time. Just to play video games and distract it. And I know sometimes video games are not good for me, but I really do. I got a lot of homework today doing this week. I'm going on a camera trip on Friday, like literally an hour. You know what I'm doing for that hour? Talk about my Eagle Scout project to an advisor, which I definitely need to do. Like, that's important. But, like, it's not what I want to pursue. But if it matters into getting a job that I would like announcing, that's my goal, is to be an NBA announcer. I love baseball. I should say this since I was a kid. Me, and my dad. As you notice, I have a Roger Clemens shirt in the back of my thing because my parents really liked that. And they didn't know where to put it, so they put it in my. What else? I started liking basketball in the seventh grade. I heard about Kyrie Irving like this, and then like the Celtics. I gotta start watching basketball because I really liked the Celtics, even though I hate the Red Sox. I'll admit that. And my whole self, since I have ADD, if you don't know, I jump a lot when I stream. Everything you might notice, I have a face cam. That's why I didn't have face cam for a bit, because I noticed it could be really weird. I'm doing the $25 giveaway, and I had a $10 giveaway. And the $25 giveaway, I did it today, and I felt really bad, first of all. I should say this. It was awarded to my brother, which I felt bad for my brother because he was not going to win. And then it was awarded for my boy named Chris, and he has this weird account named Yo No BP, and I already gave him the $25 gift card. I should say that, and the places would have been my brother, him, then one of Boogie's accounts, and then Danny, and then another one of Boogie's accounts. I did this a couple times, and that's what happened at the time. So back to what I was getting to. Life has been better, but it's not really been the best for me. And by far, this is the most important video I've ever made. If you don't know, I have an Instagram for my YouTube channel and so this is getting posted on both. I've been posting a lot of videos, but yeah, this year I've been acting way different, hoping for things to get better with my family. I don't really like my family. Me and my brother both know that. I wish I could be better. It's bad for parents for them to not even trust me that much. I don't feel comfortable saying this, that my life is even good. I'm not like depressed anymore. People know I've been depressed a lot, but like it's not that. I just wish I can have a better relationship with my family and talk to you guys even more often. And I really wish, guys, that I can be extremely nice to everyone at my school. I have a decent amount of friends, and my parents just made me have some friends over, which was good in a way. Like sometimes my parents are right. I'll admit that my parents are right a lot, but like sometimes I get really bothered by things. If you guys know, I get like really tempered. I'm like, no, I don't want to do this. You guys don't see. I don't rage at video games too much. Once in a while I do, but like once in a while, like I just have this feeling. I just get mad. And so on homework this year, I'm taking this extremely seriously. Ninth grade English, I did amazing in. Ninth grade math, that was a problem, even though I've done good at math all my years. History, I love. And this year, somehow I have an A in math, which is not going to stay for a while. But I've been working my butt off in classes, and it might not feel like it to other people, but like I kind of really want to do good this year in grades. For all the people in New Jersey, I wish you good luck. Hopefully, I'll meet Scott, Nick, and Anthony. I still wish you good lives. I I know some of this you might not believe is true. I would actually like your comments down below to say some things, but I'm sorry for it if I caused you a lot of pain in some ways, if I was annoying. This is what I really mainly wanted to say. My life is okay. I'm going on a diet Sunday. I should let you know that. I'm actually going on a diet. Great when I get home from my camping trip. I'm trying to fast. I'm doing a lot of things, which I feel like this is a big update, but this is by far the most important video I'm going to make. So yeah, the $25 giveaway is Yono BP, aka Chris. And yeah, guys, hopefully I can get back to YouTube and consider everything. Hopefully my blue ice thing works, this thing. And yeah, guys, that's really my life. And if there's a lot of other things I missed, I can't really think. I have a Boy Scout meeting tonight, a lot of homework. Uh, I really wish I could play the new season still. And I can really only play on the weekends. I know this week I've been really mainly playing sometimes on weekdays. That's because I was sick one day, which I'm barely sick, and my dad and my mom were not home. So yeah, that's why they don't trust me. Like if it's a one time and luck, I will take it sometimes, guys. So yeah, I'm gonna say this one more time. The giveaway winner is Yoni No BP, aka my boy Chris. Uh, Technically my brother should win it, but like I don't want to be a jerk and say my brother won it. So like yeah. So my boy Chris, he's kind of weird. Weird. He's known me for a while. I sent the code to him, and I don't play with him much on PS4 because he doesn't play Siege. I mean, he plays Fortnite, but yeah. Uh, this year high school is getting a lot better. Hope you guys enjoyed this video of me rambling about my life, but I really wish guys good luck in life, as certainly I had. Maybe make a part 2. But yeah, that's going to be it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.